no, you are not taking Kara down. This isn't a manhunt.
And this is why Raylan shouldn't have told you.
I'm not letting your revenge plans get in the way of our friendship again, Johnny. You already did this once. You are not gonna do it again.
Well, my sister deserves justice.
And the police force are on it.
Do you see entire search parties for her, Ford? They haven't even tried to look for her.
They haven't tried to look for Amber either. And she's even a registered missing persons case.
So your mom cares enough to...
It was me and Livie that reported it, not Mom.
So she doesn't care.
That's right.
Ford, you don't deserve this.
I practically live here, Johnny. I'm not complaining about that.
You deserve a mom that cares for you and your sister, though.
I've learned to accept the facts, Johnny. You should too.
Ford, no,
Seriously.
You also need to talk to Liliana.
You sound like Freddy.
Would that even be such a bad thing now?
A couple of weeks ago it would have been.
His actions were justifiable. He just didn't commit those actions in a very nice way. But his heart was in the right place. I felt awful for him when he told me the truth.
Which is exactly why you, Freddie, and Liliana need to sit down and talk a bit more. You three all relate to the same thing that none of us could ever relate to. I think the three of you talking would benefit all of you.
I'll think about it.
That's all we ask.
Wait, is she in any other photographs? You skipping class too?
I was worried you were up to something dodgy, so I wanted to check on you.
Ed, it's Chloe's photo album.
Oh.
Something doesn't add up, and I'm determined to find out what.
What happened?
Louisiana shows him the photograph that she'd been looking at.
Yvonne? Exactly what I was wondering. Did we know her?
Yvonne knows everyone.
That is true. I'll make sure to get to the bottom of this.
Louisiana, please, just don't get hurt.
I can't make any promises.
Eve, you look a little flustered.
Oh my gosh, this is bad.
What's bad?
I can't tell you, but I snatched Kara's notebook. I know what she's planning.
What is she planning?
Well, I don't know if this is true, but if I tell you, she might cause more damage than she already has.
You can trust me.
Kara's good at eavesdropping.
That's true.
Just, keep an eye on Johnny and Ford, alright?
Eve runs off.
Strange.
Well, at least Ford and Raylan are having a heated conversation.
Yeah.
Johnny and Sabrina are in the kitchen together, staring at each other.
Last time we were alone, it was interrupted.
You know I had to comfort Ford, though. After what just happened, well...
I wasn't saying I blame you. I'm just saying that maybe we should rectify this.
Well, I don't think Ford even noticed we'd left the room, and I think Rhea did, but that doesn't matter.
So...
The two of them step closer to each other.
I've been waiting for this moment.
Me too.
It's Ford.
Hey, don't worry. Of course you can answer it.
Courtney puts a hand on Livie's arm. Livie pulls away.
Alright, I hope it's not too serious. He calls me a lot anyway. Ford?
Hey, I'm worried about Amber and also Johnny.
Wait, why are you worried about Johnny?
He's not gonna listen to me.
What are you talking about?
Kara.
What about Kara?
Johnny clearly wants revenge, and of course I told him not to act on it. I'm worried he's gonna just completely ignore my advice.
Is that for you to worry about, though? That would be his problem.
I don't want him to get into danger, Livie.
Johnny's always been quite adventurous.
And reckless.
You didn't know him when he was younger.
How is he adventurous?
He loved to be a rebel, and loved to go exploring. He loved discovering new things.
I can definitely see that.
Just convince him it's not a good idea.
I'll try.
Freddie, you're home early.
I want to talk to Ford.
Why exactly?
Doesn't matter.
Don't do this again, Freddie.
Look, it doesn't matter. I'm going to go back to school.
Right then, I suppose.
Freddie heads back towards the school. He doesn't expect to see Kara loitering outside the gate.
Where is it?
Cora, why are you here?
I'm not going to tell you how many people have asked me that question.
I'm not surprised.
Well, my notepad disappeared and...
A piece of paper slips out of Kara's bag. Freddie grabs it quickly.
Give that back.
Why should I?
Freddie starts reading it before Kara has a chance to speak or move again.
No!
What? What are you even planning to do?
Kara snatches the paper off Freddie.
If you try to stop my plans, or you tell
anyone what you just read, I promise I will hurt the whole of Ford's family, including Raylan.
Kara legs it before Freddy can speak.
What now?
Freddy? You look like you just saw a ghost.
I think I did.
What happened?
It was Cora.
What is she doing here?
Exactly.
You sound uneasy.
Don't worry about it. I'm going to go to class.
Alright then, I suppose.
When will Livie be home?
Couple of hours, when school ends.
So is she gonna be mad?
Probably. She was when I turned up here out of the blue. She has a temper, but a lot of her actions are probably reasonable after what her brother did to her friend so many years ago.
What happened?
Noah was the cause of her parents' divorce as far as I'm aware, and Johnny, her friend's best friend, so I gotta sorta say they're friends, got badly hurt by Nora.
That sounds awful.
I don't think Libby's forgiven him, and...
Hey.
Welcome back. Have a fun time?
Of course we did.
Livie would be very pleased you're getting on well.
It's all she ever wanted since Noah turned rogue.
Rogue is the right word.
I'll go and make you girls some lunch.
All right.
Louis, I came home early to see how you were holding up.
Madison knocks on Lewis's door.
Fine. You can come in.
Look, Amber wouldn't want you sitting around moping all day.
You don't know what she wants.
I know more than anything that she wants you to be happy, though.
How would you know that?
Because Kelly and I both wanted each other to be happy, and you and Amber are just as close as Kelly and I are. I know Kelly would have wanted me to be happy, and though Amber is still alive, you're still feeling a similar pain to what I felt.
Madison...
Just remember what I said, Louis. You're not alone. Ford needs help too.
Ford has his friends.
And you have your family.
Friends and family are very different.
I'm sure plenty of people wouldn't mind talking to you. You've always found it hard to make friends. You could talk to Michaela, Livie, or anyone else. And especially Ford.
Ford wouldn't want you to talk to me.
You have a very mutual hurt right now. You have something you can bond over. Both of you need someone to talk to that can empathize with you. And none of us knew Amber as well as you did. And none of Ford's friends can really empathize with him because they didn't know Amber well.
Why are you talking about her in this past tense? She's not dead! I'll think about it.
That's all I ask, Louis.
Where on earth is my purse?
We'll pay for your items.
You don't...
Of course we do.
Why are you being so nice to me? I'm an awful person.
You're not.
I left my struggling brother behind because I had to run. I met him and his friend at the park. I said goodbye and he told me not to go. And then I ran and...
For what you told us, you had a really serious reason to run. And we believe you. It's not your fault. Or your brother's. What's your brother's name?
Amber glanced around. She knew the girls didn't recognize her, but she also knew that if she said Ford's name, they'd recognize his name. And her.
Amber?
My brother is... Ford.
Wait.
I didn't even realize. I'd never seen a photograph of you, and I know Amber's quite a common name. Seriously though, we can help you.
And how will you be able to help me with my own mess?
Even if you don't tell us what's going on, we can help you through it.
I'm not even sure what you could do to help.
First things first, we'll buy your groceries. Second, we'll do anything you need us to do. So will Alea and Ethan. And for goodness sake, please ignore Scarlett. She thinks so highly of herself and loves to bully vulnerable people. I'm vulnerable?
Maybe, but she just loves to bully anyone.
Fair enough, and you're probably right.
Hey.
Hey?
I'm new here. I want to get to know people.
I'm Eric.
Pleasure to meet you, Eric. I'm Dynasty. Oh, I really should get to class. See you later?
Sure.
The three girls returned to Alea and Ethan.
Welcome.
Back.
Do you want to know Amber's secret?
Amber has...
A secret?
My brother is, Ford.
That famous?
Boy who is...
Friends with...
Johnny?
Of course, everyone knows him.
Isn't he distraught?
At your disappearance?
Probably. I didn't have a choice, though.
Amber, I promise we'll help. Like we said.
Thank you for being nice. I didn't expect running away to be even mildly pleasant.
Freddy, you're home again?
Mum, leave him. He looks dreadfully sick.
I, couldn't face school anymore.
That sounds like you're half lying.
Well, I couldn't.
That isn't the full story, is it?
Mum, stop!
I'm going to my room.
Freddy, we need to...
I don't need to do anything, Mum.
Freddy, you...
Mum, just go!
Alright. I'll see you later.
Do you want to talk to me, Freddy?
One word. Kara.
What about her?
She was lingering outside of the school gate.
She spoke to you?
Yes.
Freddy, you sound scared.
I am.
What is it, Freddy?
I can't tell you. It will cost everything.
I get it. I can guess that Kara is up to a blackmailing again, but I won't tell.
Thanks.
Freddy runs up to his bedroom.
Kara is plotting, and I don't want anyone to get hurt. What am I supposed to do? What if Ford is in grave danger? Oh no.